All right, hey, shalom, shalom. Before I begin this lesson, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash. Double honors to my elders and apostles of great millstone who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the elect out there scattered wherever you may be. May Yahweh Shai also bless you and your household, and may you continue to endure, right, in these last days. Shalom to all you Akim, presenting your bodies as a living sacrifice on the highways and byways week in and week out, and who are doing these lessons and these epistles. All right, may Yahweh Shai also bless you and your household. It is your brother Debakia from the Sons of Yasharallah, GMS Colorado Springs Camp, coming to you again with another lesson, and I pray that you're edified, because that's what it's all about, edification. All right, and this will be a quick hit while I'm here at the job. Spirit hopped on me, and I decided to go into the book of 2 Timothy, all right, chapter 2. All right, right here, though, it says, I said, who wrote 2 Timothy? All right, the Apostle Paul wrote the book of 2 Timothy. All right, the Apostle Paul was a true man of Yahweh Shai. And you got camps out there who say that the Apostle Paul wasn't in the truth. Okay, they're paid off, and 9 times out of 10, they're agents. All right, so yes, right here. The second epistle to Timothy is one of the 3 pastoral epistles traditionally attributed to Paul the Apostle, okay, addressed to Timothy, a fellow missionary. All right, it is traditionally considered to be the last epistle Paul wrote before his death, right? So now we know that the Apostle Paul wrote the book of 2 Timothy. All right, we're going to try to get this whole chapter real fast, all right, in the KJV, in the King James Version. All right, let's get it. You see, let's see what's going on in the NLT. If I have it, there it is. All right, this is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 2 and verse 1. All right, and here the subtitle for this chapter is A Good Soldier of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Okay, Timothy, my dear son. All right, this Timothy was the Apostle Paul's son through the Spirit, just like our spiritual forefathers or our spiritual fathers are the elder apostles, the elder and apostles. Okay, beginning with elder apostle Tahar on down. All right, those are our spiritual fathers. All right, it says right here. Continuing on. Timothy, my dear son, be strong through the grace that Yahweh gives you in Yahweh Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Okay, yes, he was writing to the epistle to Timothy, right? But this can also be for our learning and our studies as well, us in these last days. All right, be strong through the grace that Yahweh gives you and Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. You have heard me teach things that have been confirmed by many reliable witnesses. Now, teach these truths to other trustworthy people who will be able to pass them on to others. All right, that is our job too, being in this truth and knowing this gospel. Okay, we teach this to the scattered sheep of the house of Israel. All right, we teach them how to conduct themselves, how we're supposed to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and just mostly a sound doctrine. All right, we don't sit on our talents, as Yahweh Shai said. Okay, if you're blessed with this knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, you can be doing something to benefit this ministry, right? We all have our gifts, but once again, the elect isn't sealed yet, so we still have a whole lot to do. All right, we're still in that grace period. We are not in the second covenant. We are in the grace period. Now, teach these truths to other trustworthy people who will be able to pass them on to others. Okay, we don't just go around saying we're Israelites. The Spirit has to be on us for us to tell somebody that they're an Israelite. For real. Verse 3. Excuse me. Endure suffering along with me as a good soldier of Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. Okay, when you come into this truth, you have to learn to suffer. You got to love to suffer too, because it happens continuously. All right, it's like a roller coaster ride. Okay, continuing on. Hamashiach Yahushai, verse 4. Soldiers don't get tied up in the affairs of civilian life, for then they cannot please the officer who enlisted them. Okay? And athletes cannot win the prize unless they follow the rules. And hardworking farmers should be the first to enjoy the fruit of their labor. All right, we're not just doing this without a reason. We're doing this for a reward. We're doing this so we can be hopefully a part of the hopeful elect to receive those crowns from Yahushua himself. Okay? Week in and week out. That's why we hit the highways and byways. And that's why we do these lessons, right? Where we're fighting for a reward. And remember that. Verse 7. Think about what I am saying. The Lord Yahweh will help you understand all these things. Verse 8. Always remember that Yahushua Hamashiach, a descendant of King David, was raised from the dead. This is the good news I preach. And that's the same message that we have right here in these last days. Okay? Over here at Great Millstone, GMS. Okay? We're teaching the same doctrine that we were taught from our elders and that we learned from our elders. And so forth. 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 9. And because I preach this good news, I am suffering and have been chained like a criminal. All right? But the word of Yahweh cannot be chained. So I am willing to endure anything if it will bring salvation and eternal glory in Yahushua Hamashiach to those Yahweh has chosen. You have to be chosen. All right? We didn't choose Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. They chose us. All right? We say that again. We didn't choose to come into this gospel. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, through the Rakah Quadash, chose us. Right? This is a trustworthy saying. If I die with him, we will also live with him. If we endure hardship, we will reign with him. And this is literal. If we deny him, he will deny us. If we are unfaithful, he remains faithful. For he cannot deny who he is. All right? And that's Yahweh's name. He is. Okay? All right? Verse 14. Remind everyone about these things and command them in God's presence to stop fighting over words. Such arguments are useless and they can ruin those who hear them. All right? All that debate and stuff is off. All right? 2 Timothy chapter 2 and verse 15. An approved worker. Work hard so you can present yourself to Yahweh and receive his approval. Be a good worker, one who does not need to be ashamed and who correctly explains the word of truth. Right? Breaking down things, making it edifying, making it simple. Kiss, keep it simple, stupid. All right? We don't have to be too deep, but one deep. Right? Avoid worthless, foolish talk that only leads to more godless behavior. This kind of talk spreads like cancer, as in the case of Hymenaeus and Philetus. All right? They have left the path of truth, claiming that the resurrection of the dead has already occurred. In this way, they have turned some people away from the faith, just like you Israelite leaders out there who are preaching false doctrine and aren't coming correctly in the names of Yahweh Shemai Shai. Verse 19. But power's truth stands firm like a foundation stone with this inscription. The Lord Yahweh knows those who are his, and all who belong to the Lord Yahweh must turn away from evil. All right, we got to put off our old ways and come in that new spirit. All right. Just to be an example to this godless world. A few more verses. Verse 20. In a wealthy home, some utensils are made of gold and silver, and some are made of wood and clay. The expensive utensils are used for special occasions. All right, and the cheap ones are for everyday use. Verse 21, if you keep yourself pure, you will be a special utensil for honorable use. Your life will be clean, and you will be ready for the master to use you for every good work. Right? Verse 22. Run from anything that stimulates youthful lust. Instead, pursue righteous living, faithfulness, love, and peace. Enjoy the companionship of those who call on the Lord Yahweh with pure hearts. All right. A few more verses. Final verse right here. Again, I say, don't get involved in foolish, ignorant arguments that only start fights. A servant of the Lord Yahweh must not quarrel, but must be kind to everyone, be able to teach, and be patient with difficult people. All right. Gently instruct those who oppose the truth. Perhaps Yahweh will change those pure hearts, and they will learn the truth. Then they will come to their senses and escape from the devil's trap, for they have been held captive by him to do whatever he wants. All right. I pray that you were edified by this quick little lesson. I'm going to close it out by saying, Call Allah Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai Bahashem Rakah Kodash. A shalom out there.